Right, hello. Now let's just think of a nautical term. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. That's a way good to start a sailing video, isn't it? Right, here we go then. Well, as you can see, I'm not on the boat. Nowhere near a boat at the moment. I'm actually at home. But quite a few people have asked me through YouTube on how we're getting on with buying the boat. Well, good news is yes. I've agreed a price with the purchaser, the seller, I should say. And it's all going through now, so hopefully I should get the key finally in a couple of days, and I'll be able to go down and go and view the boat, and I'll show you all around it. The boat I decided to buy after all this time, and with the help of the people on YouTube who have given me loads of comments and loads of advice. I will name a few because I'd just like to thank you, because being a newbie to sailing, it was great for people to join in and to give me some advice. I thought one of the best sayings that actually came out was Sleeth Mitchell. Welcome, Sleeth. What a great little saying. He said, the smaller the boat, the smaller the headache. That's quite right, isn't it? So that's why I've decided not to get sort of 27, 30 foot. I'm going to stick to my original idea of 22 feet. Okay, and that's what the final boat that I've purchased is. It's a 22 foot Newbury Ventura, and it has a junk rig. I didn't know the difference when I started looking for a boat, the difference between sails, what sail, this sail, any sail. The only sailing I ever watched was the America's Cup, which I thought was absolutely brilliant. Anyway, it's got a junk rig, which I've been told is quite easy to sail. So I'm looking forward to the excitement of doing that. Now, just to clarify why I finished up with the Ventura and why I finished up on the Norfolk Broads with it. Originally, as you say in the first video, I decided to look at having one very local to me down at a place called Morstan Quay. And a lot of people have watched the video and told me how good it is and how they enjoyed it and having a look at Morstan Quay. But the biggest problem, as I did say in the video, was that it's tidal, very muddy, tide in and out twice a day. So theoretically you could sail twice a day, but you would have to go out as the tide came in and come in as the tide goes out. Yeah, so you must possibly get 4 hours sailing, but never mind, that was good. Positive things about Morstan Quay was it was cheap, free. The moorings were free, the boats were cheap down there, and there was a great atmosphere down there. So I think I would have enjoyed myself down there, but my age, launching and boats up and down muds and trailers, and no, it just didn't. It didn't appeal to me. But another comment on there by John turned around and said he understands why the Germans never invaded Norfolk, because of the mud. Good point, John. Love that remark. Anyway, just because of the mud. Yeah, literally, as you walk along the mud, it's up to your knees. You've never seen anything like it. Well, let's go. Why didn't I buy the one in the second video? That was the boat that was on the in the boatyard. It was up on things, and I had a good walk around it, had a good look at it. Somebody did tell me what the boat was, but we wasn't quite sure. But then John Ryan pointed out to me, thank you, John. He said, okay, yes, buy the boat, but it possibly is going to need a new sail and rigging, which is about £1,000, which I didn't realise that. It's going to want an outboard motor, and it's another £500–600, even second hand, plus about 100 hours working on it. Which, yeah, okay. And then he said £1,000 is far too much, which possibly I agree with him. And the thing that really brought it home to me was the fact of spending all that time doing it up and not actually sailing. And the reason I wanted a boat was to learn to sail. So in the end, I agreed with John and also Tom Coleridge, who said, you know, to sum it up, there's no trailer, so that means I'll have to get a trailer. There's no engine, and as they were John, and it will most probably need a new sail. So he summed it up: no sail, no sail. Sail as in SLAE. So okay then. And And also Glyn pointed out to me it had a sea toilet, which, yeah, I thought that was brilliant. But you're not allowed to use a sea toilet on the Norfolk Broads. So in the end, we decided with Greg Butler, it was just going to be a money pit. So, third video. This is really when I went to the Norfolk Broads and fell in love with the Norfolk Broads. You know, having a boat on the marina, being able to work on the boat. It's always in the water, apart from when you take it out in the winter to give it a clean. And I can go any time of the day. Yes, it was a bit further away. It takes me about an hour to get there, but that's not a problem. Yeah, Mark asked me to make sure what type of boat it was, and Mark, yes, it does have a twin keel, so which is good. That means I can go in possibly more shallower water, I presume. Yes, it was junk rigged, and also, which gave me hope, Keith wrote to me and said he's just done his Royal Yacht Association, RYA in England. It's and he's done his day skipper ticket. So that means he can skipper a boat and charter whatever, and he's at the age of 75. So well done, Keith. Absolutely brilliant. Gives me hope. Should I do it on the Norfolk Broads, day skipper? Well, I can't get lost, can I? Not on the Broads anyway. I wouldn't hope so. Right. Let's just have a look at the last little. I just made a few comments here just so I could thank a few people. Dave Woolley came on and said that he's at my age and he's thinking of doing exactly the same thing as me. He lives down in Pembrokeshire, and in the spring he's going to get himself a boat, learn to sail and do the same thing. So good on you, Dave. I'll let you know how I get on. Thoroughly enjoying it. I'm sure you will do. And really, bottom line is, Keith summed it up, who turned round and said you want to do as little work as possible on the boat, apart from clean it, maintain it, because really you want a boat at your age, my age, not your age, my age, that's ready to sail, ready to go, so you can get in it, go out and enjoy yourself. And he's quite right. So that's why I've decided to go with the Newbridge Ventura junk rig. Hopefully get down there next weekend. We're in the middle of November in England now, year 2022. So hoping to get down there, and then I'll make a nice video about the boat and show you the ins and outs. So basically, as I find out what's in it, you'll find out what's in it. A few other questions that came up. Somebody pointed out to me that I spelt Norfolk wrong. It should be Norfolk, as in folk, Norfolk. But everybody around here pronounces it Norfolk, fork. So that's why I spelt it with an RK. That's because that's the way I do things. Where is the Norfolk Broads? Believe it or not, I think 25% of the viewers that I've had on the YouTube channel are from America. A few from Australia, a couple from Japan. So welcome all aboard. Must tell you where the Norfolk Broads are. So, well, what I've decided to do, rather than just tell you, when I'm down there I shall make another video of the Norfolk Broads and its villages and its pubs and its little restaurants, and show you around, because it's an absolute wonderful place of the UK. The whole of Norfolk is just absolutely stunning, and the Broads are the highlights. As I did mention in the video, what they were a combination of rivers that drained off on the flatlands or from the fens in Lincolnshire, actually drained down through Norfolk. And in the whenever century years ago, they dug up the peat. So they dug these big peat areas, and eventually they flooded, and the people decided to actually join these broads, as we call broads, lakes, join them together by the rivers, and that's what creates it. There's actually about 125 miles of broads and lakes that you can sail on, which opens up the world of oyster. There are, I think, 2, and don't quote me on this, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, the ways that you can actually get out to sea. So you can actually go through 1 lock or 2 locks, and you can actually go straight out to sea. So that's something to look forward to next year. is hopefully taking it out. What was the other concern somebody else mentioned to me? Said make sure that the mast can be lowered, because there's quite a few very low bridges on the Norfolk Broads, and you do need a mast that can be lowered. So I'm sure that it has got the lowering mask. If not, I shall have to overcome that problem. So I'm looking forward to that. And that. So how much did I pay for it? That's the question. Yes, too much. But as we did agree, it was far better, I think, to get a boat that was done, dusted, finished. Let's get out there and let's just enjoy the boat and learning to sail. Yes, I've got to go down there, sort the sail out. I don't know junk rigs, what the difference is, but it's all there. The chap who sold it to me assures that he's been using it for the last 25 years. It's all there. It's in good condition. I've had a good look at it. It's good, clean. But as you say, it's like buying a second-hand car. Looks wonderful on the forecourt. It's only when you drive it 100 miles down the road, if it's still going, it's a good car. So that's it. So hopefully this has been a bit of a mucky old video, I think, really. I'm not into YouTubing at all. As a matter of fact, just another bit of waffle. The only reason I made the video was that my grandson, who does YouTube videos, said, "Oh, Grandad, you've bought a boat. Why don't you make a video on how to buy a boat?" Which is what I've done. So I'd like to thank Ethan, because he suggested it to me. I thought it was a total waste of time. I spent 10 minutes, 20 minutes making a couple of videos, and believe it or not, here we are, sort of, I think 4 weeks down track, and we've got 500-600 people who subscribed. We've had loads of views, so obviously there's an interest out there, and as long as there's an interest, I will carry on doing it. But I won't waffle on anymore. So it's great to see you all. Any comments, please forward them on to me. I do read them. I won't reply them on, spend hours typing them out. I'll just come on, and like I've done here, is if I see a nice comment there, I will make a remark and say thank you. But everything that people have said to me, I take on board. I do read them all. Some I file in the top shelf and some I file in the bottom shelf. But they've all been very positive. So that's what I like. I like positive remarks so we can go forward. How do you say goodbye in the sailing term? Ahoy? No, don't know. Adios. No, that's Spanish, isn't it? I'm not sure. Anyway, we'll see you all again soon. Be good, be happy, and most important, be kind to the animals.